Hi, I'm Laury.
And I'm Ange.
We're here from Laury Takes, and our goal is to get you on your mat for 10 minutes a day.
So today we're going to lead you through a little balance series. Balance is really good for working your core, really works every muscle in your body, and builds a ton of strength.
So just have fun. If you fall down, it's not a big deal. Just get right back up. Don't get frustrated with yourself. That's the number one rule of balancing poses. Just not get frustrated, not overthink it, and just go for it. So we'll see you guys on your mats. Get ready. If you have a block, grab a block. That would be good. And we'll see you soon. Okay, so Angela's getting started in down dog. So take a deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. In yoga, we practice ujjayi breathing, so that's keeping your mouth closed and focusing on those deep inhales and exhales that you feel in the back of your throat. So that's very important. So number one thing that I want to talk about before we get started is you can't have your breath halfway and then expect to do these poses properly, because it's about form. You know, we say there's no right or wrong, it's about your form, but you're not going to be able to get into these poses and do things if your breath is halfway. So that's something you really want to focus on. You want to hear your breath and it's be nice and loud, as you can hear Angela's right now. So just practice that. Take a couple breaths here. You feel like pull your core in nice and tight. Shoulders away from your ears. One more inhale. Exhale through your nose. And then you're going to step your left leg forward and spin your right foot back for warrior one. So shoulders away from your ears. And then you're grounding down through the outer edges of your feet. So press through your pinky and the outer edge of your heel. Your thigh is really strong. Your front knee stacked right above that ankle. Thigh spinning towards the pinky toe side of your foot. And then you're going to open up your heart a little bit. Deep breath in. Sink a little bit deeper in your hips. And then we're going to take eagle arms here. So you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left arm. So your shoulders are up by your elbows, forearms away from your face. And you want to squeeze between your shoulder blades here. You don't want any roundness in your back. You can always grab opposite shoulders if this is too much. If you're really tight in your shoulders, this is the modification for that. So we're going to take eagle arms here, belly's tight. And then when you're ready, you're going to imagine yourself going into eagle pose. And then we're going to take flight. So kick that right leg over your left leg. So your thighs are tight together here. See, no light's able to get through. And you want to keep your hips in line and square toward the front wall. So you don't want one hip to be higher than the other. You want to keep them in line. And then again, you're keeping your back nice and straight here, shoulder blades together. So you can either just squeeze those thighs together. You can always, if you modify, you can bring your toe down to the floor if you don't have the balance. Or if you have the flexibility, you can always hook your foot around your calf. So we're going to slowly make our way to sleeping eagle. So you're going to keep that flat back and bring your elbows over your knees. So you're using your core here. You're working every muscle right now. The eagle, I feel like it just works everything. It's awesome. And then when you're ready, slowly and mindfully make your way back up to eagle pose. Awesome. So arrive here, belly's nice and tight, and then we're gonna spring up out of this and make your way back to warrior two. So unravel your arms, kick your leg back, warrior two. So back foot's parallel with the back of your mat. Arms are strong, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. So your right hand's on the back of your right thigh. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, we're gonna go right into your half moon. So you're gonna reach your left hand forward, float your right foot up. Don't even think about it. So you just get there first, right? And then from here, you wanna try to get your hips stacked and get your shoulders stacked. See how Ange is flexing her right foot? So flexing through here, really strong energy coming through each end of your fingertips. So if you need to grab a block, go for it. So use your block here if you need to hold you up. And if not, maybe challenge yourself. Just bring those fingertips up off the mat. So if you want to take this deeper, maybe it's just taking your gaze up. That's all. Just take your gaze up and try to look up at that right thumb. That's a challenge in itself. I know. See, it's okay if you fall over. It's not a big deal. See, just taking your gaze. That's right there. See, that's a big challenge. I know that for me, that's like as far as I go, unless I'm feeling really strong in class. Another option is, you can reach around and grab your foot, bend your knee, if you want to try that. So just playing around with where you're at and being okay with it if you fall out of it. So we're going to make our way back to half moon. Yeah, so flexing your toes. And then keeping that right leg lifted, bring your right hand to the mat for standing split. Good, so your hands are on the mat, leg is nice and long here. And you're just breathing and neck is nice and long. So if you want to challenge yourself, balance challenge here. Maybe you bring your hands to the back of your calf or your ankle, right? Maybe try to bring your nose a little bit closer to your knee. Awesome. So you're feeling this deep stretch in the back of your leg, pressing through that big toe on that left foot. That helps here. And then you can bring your hands back to the mat. So even with that standing split, when you're bringing your hands to your ankles, it's okay if you bring one hand then the other, that's it, like even if it's for a second, just challenging yourself, right? And then we're gonna gently bring this right leg down for pyramid pose. So you have a 3-foot base between your feet, right? And you wanna keep your hips scissored. So from here, if your hands don't meet the mat, you can take reverse prayer behind your back. So fingers are up, down, or you can grab your right wrist. And you're just gonna keep lengthening your spine here, bringing the crown of your head closer to the mat, maybe bring your nose closer to your knee. This is a really intense stretch in your hamstrings. So just take a couple breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. It's good before doing the series too if you're a little more warmed up. So maybe go back and do one of our sun salutation videos. That would be good. You might be able to get a little bit deeper into this. It's okay if you only have time for this. Just honor your body, knowing where it can go, and be okay with that. So one more breath. Release your hands to the mat. Step your right foot up to meet your left foot. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Look up, bend your back. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Fold forward. So inhale up to that long spine, and then exhale, step or float, high plank to low plank, little chaturanga here. Inhale, up dog, receive, open your heart, and then exhale, down dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So we're on the right side, so right foot steps, warrior one. So again, so you're rounding down through the outer edges of your feet. Front knee, really important to keep that right over that ankle. And then keep your thighs spinning out. Hips are square. And then taking eagle arm, so left arm underneath your right. So your forearms are away from your face, elbows up by your shoulders. And then when you're ready, you're gonna take flight, kick that left leg right up over that right leg. Sinking deep in your hips here when you're ready. So just take your time. Got you, so hips are square and keeping them in line with the front wall. And then when you're ready, making your way to sleeping eagle. So really important to keep that flat back here. Don't rush it, just go at your own pace. It's not a race. Awesome, and then when you're ready, back up sleeping eagle. So you're just doing a lot of core here, right? Pressing through that big toe if you need to. And then we're gonna spring up, make our way back to warrior two. You know where we're going. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach high, look up, and then exhale, bring those left hands down to the mat, float your left leg up, half moon. Awesome. So here, we're trying to get our shoulders and our hips stacked. So, just don't even think too much about it. Flex your feet. Really good. And then again, you can do those same little added bonuses on this side if you need to, or you can just hold it here. That's fine. Just really just focus on that energy in your fingertips. Holding this. Breathing, using your breath. If you come down, you come right back up. See, she's grabbing her block. That's a great modification here. And then one more breath. And then bring that left hand down, standing split. So we can challenge ourselves here by bringing your hands to your ankle or your back to your calf. Even if it's one hand, even if you bring the other hand for a second, it's okay. Nice. Keeping this leg nice and long. Beautiful. One more breath. You're doing great. So just focus here. It's just all about focusing and being in your body on the mat. You have to be 100% present, and you have to be, your breath and your movements have to be totally connected, or it's not going to work. Bring that left leg down, pyramid pose. Good. So she's a 3-foot base between her feet, and then her hips are scissored here. Awesome. So again, you can bring your hands behind your back for a reverse prayer. And nice and long your spine. Grab your left wrist. And just breathing here, just letting go. So if you have the flexibility, you want to turn your fingertips towards the back wall and start to walk your hands through, you can go for it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really intense stretch. So again, just listen to what your body needs. You should be getting the maximum benefit with the minimal amount of effort in these poses. So it means letting go and just honoring your body, going with your breath, knowing where you need to be. And being okay with that. So if you need to soften that front knee, go for it. Like, it's fine. There's no right or wrong. So one more. Inhale. Exhale. And then if your hands aren't already on the mat, bring them to the mat. And then step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Reach up. Look up, bend your back. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Setting up for dancer's pose here. So you're gonna bring your left arm up and bring your right hand out like you're thumbing for a ride. And then your knees are together, you're gonna bend your right knee and reach around and grab the inside of your right foot, here. And then you're gonna inhale, reach, and then exhale, kick your foot back into your hand, arch your back, and you're reaching your palm up towards that front wall. Nice and strong here. If you have the flexibility, maybe kick your foot back a little bit more, reaching up. Belly's tight, really deep bend in that back. Good. Holding here for another breath. And then come back to center. Keep hold of that right foot. And then you're gonna bring your right foot and plant it to the inside of your thigh or your shin or your ankle. Never your knee. You wanna keep this foot away from your knee joint. Otherwise, you're gonna really hurt yourself. So hands are at heart center. Good. Inhale, shoulders away from your ears, belly's tight. And then exhale, interlace your hands, reach them out in front of you. And then bring them up overhead. And then from here, if you want to take it deeper, all you can do is take your gaze up. Right? Awesome work. Nice and strong, beautiful tree here. Pressing your palms towards the ceiling, pressing your shoulders down your back here. And then release. Good. So you can roll your ankle out here, just shake it off. And then we're gonna set up on the other side. So you're gonna bring your right arm up and your left hand's out like you're thumbing for a ride. Bend your left knee, reach around, grab the inside of your foot. And then you're gonna inhale, reach up, exhale, kick back, take your dance. Arching your back. So drishti here is key, so your gaze. So pick something that isn't moving and just focus on it. So focus your gaze and your breath. It's gonna really help you in these balancing postures. One more, inhale. Exhale, take it to your furthest point, and then come back to center, and then just grab the inside of that foot. Take it to the inside of your thigh, or your shin. You can bring it like a kickstand also. Yep. Just keep it way far away from your knee, whatever you do. And then inhale, your hands at heart center. Exhale, interlace your hands. And then this time you can express your branches however you see fit for you. Again, if you want to take it deeper, just maybe take your gaze up the wall. And just reach up. Grow a little bit taller in your tree. One more breath. And then hands at heart center, gently come down and release. All right, good work today, guys. So that's all you need for today, and we will see you guys soon.